Nicole Kessinger says she started dating her coworker, Chris Watts, less than 2 months before he killed his entire family. This so-called mistress spoke exclusively to the Denver Post. Kessinger says Watts told her he was at the end of his divorce process, but when his family disappeared, Kessinger quickly realized he had been lying. When I read the news, I found out he was still married and his wife was 15 weeks pregnant. I thought, if he was able to lie to me and hide something that big, what else is he lying about? Kessinger says Watts didn't show any emotion during their last conversations and tried to change the subject away from his missing family. It seemed off, she said. It got to a point that he was telling me so many lies that I eventually told him that I did not want to speak to him again until his family was found. She called the sheriff and met with FBI investigators. Chris Watts was arrested later that night. I don't think there is a logical explanation for what he did. It's a senseless act, and it's horrific. And this case, of course, has gotten a lot of attention here in North Carolina because this is where Shanann Watts grew up. She and Chris were also married in Mecklenburg County. Watts pleaded guilty to the murders last week and is expected to be sentenced to life.
All right, guys, I showed you that tidbit because obviously we know in Discovery Files Kessinger was clearly lying. Now, I wanted to do this video because I did not understand where everyone was saying that she was in witness protection because the state usually does not pay for witness protection. However, what can happen is two things. She's either in witness protection for a reason, and that reason would be an ongoing investigation. They do a deal. They clear your name out. They make you not exist. And upon further looking into Kessinger, she doesn't exist right now, guys. So there's two things that tell me. She either A, completely changed her name, which does not seem like that because, like I said, she doesn't exist anymore. Now, when I ran database on information about her to get information on her, this Nicole Kessinger is no longer a person that exists in this universe. What I'm saying is her name doesn't exist. Nothing exists. Now also, when you have a, let me talk hypothetically here. Hypothetically speaking, okay? When you have a private investigator to investigate a person like this, and there's an ongoing investigation, hypothetically speaking here, let me add that, hypothetically speaking, when you have an ongoing investigation, a private investigator cannot get into any type of records because that person is almost disappeared, like they were never born. They were never born. Clearly, we know Kessinger was born. She has a date of birth. She was a live human being. But right now, I find she doesn't exist. She does not exist. So, also, hypothetically speaking, say a private detective wants more information about said person, and said person is in witness protection because of an ongoing investigation, they get an alert sent to them. The private investigator gets an alert saying, hey, back off. And it's a big alert for a private investigator because it says, back off. Don't go there. So hypothetically speaking, why would they get an alert, a private investigator get an alert saying, back off, don't go there? Well, because there's an ongoing investigation. That's why a private investigator gets that alert, okay? We're talking all hypothetically speaking here, okay, guys? Let's make this clear. I'm hypothetically speaking. And I'm hoping you guys read between all of the lines. And I'm sure you guys can read between all of the lines here. So what I'm saying is, hypothetically speaking, if one was in witness protection, yes, their name gets erased. They get a new social security card and bam, everything disappears. Who they were, once their existence, their name gets changed, everything gets changed. They get a whole new identity, okay? And the old identity, there's nothing you can find on that person. Nothing. Now also, say that one is under an ongoing investigation by the FBI and CIA, and you were to hire a private investigator to look into this person, what will happen in their database is back off. It's actually like a warning, just to say, we know where you're going with this, back off. You're interfering in an investigation, okay? We're all talking hypothetically here. I want to keep saying that again and again. Hypothetically speaking here. But read between the lines, guys, okay? Read between the lines. Nicole Kessinger no longer exists. The only Kessinger that exists in the database is actually a woman named Nikki Teresa Kessinger at the age of like 61 years old. Now, we can talk about this Jim guy, okay? And this Jim guy has a very good education, guys. I mean, his education is in the field of geology. And he went to Massey University in Milwaukee. University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee, I'm sorry. His qualifications is in geology and earth science. And also a bunch of other stuff, okay? He is 37 years old. Right now, he does live in Denver, Colorado. So what confuses me about Kessinger, stating that Jim would, fly in and see her and all this stuff. Well, I don't understand that. He does have a residence in Canada because he does have a job that he works for in Canada, which also brings him to the United States and possibly his residence from May the 1st, 2015 to March the 18th, 2019. He lives in an apartment in Denver, Colorado. Jim does, okay? So, I just want to say that Jim is fully able to investigate. And so, by doing this, maybe I can clear Jim if he's innocent and also have an understanding of who the hell is he? James, who are you? Was there any involvement? Do we need to shut down that rumor? And, this guy does not have any criminal records, guys. 0 criminal records. He doesn't even have a traffic ticket, okay? That's how clean his record is. He's got a major education. He went to 2 universities. Jim did, okay? So that right there tells you, you know, he's highly educated. But I wanted to just clarify some things about Kessinger when I said I don't understand why the heck would she be put into witness protection because she never testified. Okay, so maybe she's not in witness protection. Maybe she paid to get a whole new name, a whole new social security card, a whole new clearance. But like I said, hypothetically speaking, when a private investigator looks into a person and there is an ongoing investigation, they get a big badge stands up to their computer screen and says, back off. Don't go there. I mean, not verbatim, but you guys get what I'm saying. So, I can tell you, without a doubt, she did get a new name. She no longer exists as Nicole Kessinger. That she doesn't exist. She doesn't exist in the universe. Nicole Kessinger does not exist anymore. So, is she in witness protection? I can't confirm that. I don't know that. So, but this is just a little bit of information I wanted to share with everybody, and hope you guys are following it and understand what I'm saying. And thanks again, guys, for watching, and I hope this video makes sense to you and gives you some understanding that maybe justice is really working hard for Shanann and these babies right here. Okay? And that's what I believe. Justice is working hard. The FBI is highly intelligent. Highly intelligent, guys. So, people that think that the FBI and the CIA are not intelligent and don't know how to do their jobs, guys, trust me. When we have fellow other YouTubers, and I'm not going to bash anybody's channel because it's not what I'm about, that think they break the case and they've done this and that. Guys, the FBI is fully aware of things, okay? The CIA is fully aware of things. This is how they work. They themselves are highly educated, okay? The FBI knows what they are doing. So, I hope this video gives some clarifications on the Kessinger. Yes, the Kessinger. And I want to say messenger because she's so dang messy. And I want everyone to also just feel some comfort in knowing that I believe, this is my opinion, that the FBI isn't dumb, okay? They're fully aware of everything that's going on and what's going on. Keep in mind, it took them just like 3 to 4 days to take that one down, okay? So we can't forget that. So they didn't have full like opportunity like any other investigation to really look into things. And trust and believe, just because his case got closed and all that doesn't mean anything, okay? Remember my videos I did back when I said Charles Manson? He didn't commit murders with his hands himself, but he did go to jail for it, right? Alright, guys. So what I'm saying is, it is true. Kessinger she disappeared off the universe. All her records are gone. When I tell you gone, disappeared, she no longer exists, okay? Whether that's her being in witness protection, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that. I think she paid to do that herself. Had some help by doing that. And also, I believe the FBI knows what they're doing. And so let's give the FBI some props and a round of applause because they know what they're doing. They're very smart. Don't underestimate the FBI, guys. Okay? Just keep in mind that God brings to light all the evil in the world. All the evil. It always comes to light. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of my information that I found, and also some information I was told, and also some hypothetical speaking that you guys can kind of read between the lines. So hope this video was informative, and hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you all. Have a blessed, blessed day.